Hello everyone, this is the Ava and Hannah Show. It is May 2019 and we are recording at LaVenture Middle School.
I'm Ava Jones.
And I'm Hannah Dunn. Our guest for today is Daisy Youngquist.
She is here to discuss animal experimentation and the alternatives.
Welcome, Daisy.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So Daisy, what got you interested in the subject?
Well, Ava, my mom has always been interested in animal rights, so I guess I take after her, but I really started noticing the labels and getting into more research at about age 10.
Awesome. What about experimentation is good? Obviously, it was created for a reason.
You're right, Hannah. Animal testing has been a huge part of the history of medicine, and for a good reason. According to the article, Arguments for Animal Research, by Speaking of Research, 92% of scientists say that it is necessary. It is known that human systems are obviously very closely related to animals, both physically and neurologically. And animal experimentation has created endless amounts of vaccines and medical devices.
Interesting. So can you tell me more about the issues that come with experimentation?
Yes. So human and animal systems are not exactly the same, and though they are similar, animals often react to many medications differently than humans would. The process is very, very expensive and takes a long time. And often, the conditions that the animals are kept in affect the way medications affect the animals.
How do animals react to this testing?
They react in more severe ways than most people think, Hannah. In fact, in the text The Flaws and Human Harms of Animal Experimentation by Anders Nordgren, it states, stressed rats develop chronic inflammatory and intestinal issues. Tests then show results that are faulty and show side effects that aren't actually caused by certain medication. There have also been studies done that show that certain animals developed aortic defects after being kept in smaller enclosures.
Oh my! So what are some of the specific numbers and statistics?
Actually, Ava, more than 115 million animals are used every year for animal testing. 90% of that 115 million are bred for research purposes, and 95% of these consist of mice, fish, or rats.
So what are some alternatives?
I was hoping you'd ask that, Ava. I'll take this straight out of the article I wrote. According to Alternatives to Animal Testing from Cruelty Free International, there are many alternatives. Scientists can grow cells and mini organs, even devices called human on a chip. These are known as cell cultures. Human tissues can be donated from certain surgeries such as biopsies, cosmetic procedures, transplants, or from dead bodies. We can also use computer models that replicate the human body, or as a last option, recording techniques and scanning machines that don't harm any species.
Wow, I didn't know there were so many alternatives. What are the benefits of these alternatives?
Many of these alternatives are much quicker. Animal experimentation can take a lot of time. And not only that, but they are actually a lot cheaper as well.
How do animals react to testing?
In many different ways, Hannah. Many animals end up being extremely traumatized after watching organisms of the same species get hurt or be killed. And there's very obvious physical damage.
So how can people make positive impact in their everyday life?
It's really simple, Ava. Look for a little bunny symbol on any beauty or hygiene product you may need to buy. And I would encourage you to ask your doctor what they know or do your own research. It's time for a commercial break. Hi, my name is Sharon with Sharon's Beauty. Today I'm going to be advertising a new facial scrub called Oil Away. This facial scrub is absolutely fantastic and you should look for it in your local Target today.
Wait, Sharon. Is that facial scrub cruelty-free?
Well, not necessarily, but it's just that that's why you should be careful when you're shopping for your hygiene products. Look for that little bunny symbol.
Thank you for coming today, Daisy.
Thank you for having me.
That's it for today's podcast.
And as always, stay cool and
don't jewel.
That is the end of our podcast. Don't jewel or you might die.
We'd like to thank Ben Sound for the use of their song Jazzy French.